Hi there, welcome back to Lila's Lockdown Library. So today's book is by Rhonda Armitage and Holly Swain. It's called A New Home for a Pirate. It's a very nice story, so let's begin. Jed was a pirate, but he didn't enjoy it. It was a tight squeeze on the ship, and it was always bobbing about. Every day, Jed was seasick. Every night, Jed dreamt of a house that stood still. So you see, that's the house that he dreamt of. One morning, Jed announced he was leaving. "I want a house that stands still, with a view from a hill, and a roof that's blue like the sky. And when I found it, you can all come to stay." "Splice the main brace," exclaimed his mum and dad. They'd never had a landlubber in the family. But they could see he'd made up his mind, and they liked the bit about visiting. They helped Jed to pack his pirate paraphernalia in an old trunk. One pirate hat, one long rope, clean underpants, great-granddad's wooden leg, one parrot stuffed, a cutlass, one spotted handkerchief, an eye patch, socks, pyjamas, and a toothbrush. "Cheerio, ho-ho," called Jed as he cycled away. He came to a forest. A bird was squawking. "Please, can you help? My nest is a mess." Jed scratched his head. "Shiver me timbers," he exclaimed. "I've got the very thing." He took out his pirate hat. The nest fitted perfectly. "Thank you," said Bird. "You're very kind for a pirate." "I'm not a pirate anymore," explained Jed. "I'm looking for a new home. I want a house that stands still, with a view from a hill, and a roof that's blue like the sky." "Will there be a tree?" asked Bird. "Of course," said Jed. "Come with me. We'll look for a new home together." That's nice of him. They came to a field. A sheep was baaing loudly. "Please, can you help? I'm all tangled in brambles." Jed scratched his head. "Shiver me timbers," he exclaimed. "I've got the very thing." Poor sheep stuck in all the brambles. He took out his cutlass and sliced the sheep free. "Oh, thank you," she said. "You're very kind for a pirate." "I'm not a pirate anymore," exclaimed Jed. "I'm looking for a new home. I want a house that stands still, with a view from a hill, and a roof that's blue like the sky, with a stretching high tree." "Will there be a grassy field?" asked Sheep. "Of course," said Jed. "Come with us. We'll look for a new home together." They came to a high bank. An old dog lay whimpering. "Please, can you help? I've broken my leg." "Shiver me timbers," he exclaimed. "I've got the very thing." Jed took out his great-granddad's wooden leg and tied it on with the spotted handkerchief. "Oh, thank you," said Old Dog. "You're very kind for a pirate." "I'm not a pirate anymore," explained Jed. "I'm looking for a new home. I want a house that stands still, with a view from a hill, and a roof that's blue like the sky, with a stretching high tree in a field bramble-free. Will there be a doormat? Asked Old Dog. Of course, said Jed. Come with us. We'll look for a new home together. They came to an open gate. A red bull was tossing his horns. I want to chase you, he roared. Jed scratched his head. Shiver me timbers, he exclaimed. Luckily, I've got the very thing. Jed took out the rope and hauled the bike into a tree. Moo! Farmer Ted came running. Shoo! Shoo! He shouted and chased Red Bull back into the field. Thank you, said Jed. You're very kind for a farmer. But Farmer Ted sighed. I'm not really a farmer anymore. There's only Red Bull and me. I'd rather be a pirate. Yes, that's the life for me, on a rollicking, rolling ship, on a rollicking, rolling sea. Jed sighed. I'm not really a pirate anymore. My friends and I are looking for a new home too. We want a house that stands still, with a view from a hill, and a roof that's blue like the sky, with a stretching high tree in a field, bramble-free, and a doormat where Old Dog can lie. Come with me, said Farmer Ted. I think I've got the very thing. A house like mine? Asked Ted. Perfect, replied Jed. A ship like mine? Asked Jed. Wonderful, replied Ted. Let's swap, they said together. Jed introduced Ted to his family. Ted wants to be a pirate, he exclaimed. Can you help? Oh, arr, they shouted. We'll show him. We're the best pirate teachers in the world. Pirate talk. Reading a treasure map. Gangplank walking. Cutlass class. Sea, sharks, boat. Oh, arr, me hearties, you bilge-wallowing buccaneers. Ted passed all the pirate tests. The pirates were so impressed they invited him to join their mucky crew immediately. Ted liked his new home. Ooh, this is the life for me. On a rollicking, rolling ship, on a rollicking, rolling sea. Cheerio, ho-ho, me hearties. And Jed knew he would be a very wicked pirate indeed. Jed liked his new home too. Birds sang in the tree. Sheep munched in the field. An Old Dog slept on the doormat. I've a house that stands still, with a view from a hill and a roof that's blue like the sky. A perfect new home for a pirate. So, that is the end of A New Home for a Pirate. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back next time for another story. Bye!